Stop the presses. There's been another shooting in Anchorage. Actually, a little bit tongue-in-cheek there, but yes, there has been another shooting. A man was shot, actually very similar to something that happened last week, where somebody pulled up alongside a pedestrian and demanded possessions. And last week's incident, he demanded all the possessions. Man refused and got shot. In this case, it was just his cell phone. Man refused and got shot. And once again, the suspects are described as Samoan males. There was a man seriously injured in a hammer attack early yesterday morning down in Anchorage. Apparently alcohol was involved, and he's facing life-threatening injuries right now. Over the weekend, the Coast Guard rescued 2 hikers near Ketchikan. Once again, they had gone out and got themselves stranded in perilous conditions along a cliff and in knee-deep snow, called for help, got rescued. Mike Dunleavy has quit the Senate Majority Caucus. This apparently happened on Thursday night after he voted against his caucus with the budget. That, of course, is going to have consequences, as the caucus requires you to vote with the caucus on the budget. And if you don't, you lose your perks. So he's likely to lose some of his staff members. He's also likely to lose some of his chairmanships. However, what that does is it gives the minority a voice, which they did not have before, because with him as part of the majority caucus, they basically could do whatever they wanted to, and now they have to consult with the minority. The UA is having a special meeting to talk about budget cuts this coming Thursday up at UAF campus. Basically, they are facing what they're considering to be a crisis, as over 900 university jobs have already been axed. And a couple of groups that are pushing Alaskans to take action this month, April, Sexual Assault Awareness Month. They're saying that 3 in 10 Alaskan women experience some form of sexual assault during their life. Also, Pick.Click.Give donations. That's a part of the permanent fund. Opportunity to give away some of your money. Donations are down this year. However, they're still praising people for giving in an atmosphere of financial uncertainty. There's a new study done by UAF that finds that warm Atlantic waters are contributing to sea ice decline in the Arctic. And there was a fire at a homeless camp in Anchorage on Monday morning. No injuries reported. Several passersby called in and said, hey, there's smoke coming from the woods. Firefighters had to wade in through deep snow and through the woods to get to the fire. They were able to knock it down before it actually spread to the trees. It was mostly just the garbage in the area that had caught on fire. Widespread GCI outages over the weekend were apparently caused by an intentionally damaged cable. They didn't say who intentionally damaged it or how, but there are some throwbacks to 1 year ago on April 7th when there was an unintentional cut of a wire in Anchorage that affected GCI coverage all throughout the state. Well, it looks like with shale entering the bargain, it's hard to tell whether there's going to be an oil surplus or an oil scarcity. It's right now they can't predict one way or the other. And if you are interested in hearing more about the reintroduction of wood bison to the wild, there is going to be a presentation tonight at 7 o'clock at the Tanana Valley Sportsmen's Association that is open to the public. That's what we've got for our Alaska News today. Make sure you check out my commentary and the website, radiofreespeech.com. Remember, a lot more news than I have time for in the video that I send in the audio form directly to my subscribers' inbox every morning. radiofreespeech.com. Thanks.